Hi everybody. I'm going to show you today how you can use Microsoft Edge as a PDF editor. It works out quite well. It's very, very easy to do. Now, if you have your own PDF editor, that's fine. You can use that. But all of your lab reports are going to be uploaded to Moodle in PDF form. And so I already mentioned this to you in class the other day, but just to check out how we would do it. Now, I made up a lab. I just called it LabX. And you can see this means assignment. It's a hand holding a piece of paper. Now, if I click on this, you see the typical setup for the assignment. Now, here it is here. I'm going to download this by just clicking on it. It'll download it automatically, and it's in a PDF form. Now, you notice up here it says download complete, and that's fine. Now, what I want to do is to open this up, but I want to open it up using Microsoft Edge. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go to my files, and this works whether you have a PC or a Mac, it doesn't matter. So I want to go to my files, and for the Mac it looks kind of like this. And I'm going to go to Downloads. I'm going to open this up, but I'm going to right-click on it and go to Open With, and then go across and down, and you notice how it says Microsoft Edge. I'm going to click on this. So Microsoft Edge is just opened up, and this is my PDF editor. And I just want to go through a couple of the parts of the menu up here. What we're going to be using is the text to put your name in and fill in all of these blank spaces. Here you can make it larger or smaller, like a zoom in or zoom out. And then we have over here, we have Save As, and that's what you're going to be using. So let me show you how you put your name in. I'm just going to use student as my name. So if I click on text, and you notice how it's like a little text box here. Now if I click on it, for some reason it defaults always to blue, but if I want to put it in black, which I think is a bit better, I just go down here and click on that. And I'm going to make the type a little bit bigger. So first I'm going to just start off by putting in student. And I can drag this anywhere I want and make it look nice and neat. But if I say that's kind of small, so I can increase the size of the font like that. And then we'll keep this, I won't have to keep doing this anymore. It'll do it for the entire format that I have here. So I'd fill out everything. And let's say I wanted to put the masses in here. I'd make sure that all my masses are correct for significant figures. And I would show my calculations. And one thing about calculations, if you have to use a scientific notation, remember that we would use an E. So if I wanted to do, for instance, 7 times 10 to the third, I'd type in, 7, E3. And that's what that will mean, 7 times 10 to the third. So I'm just going to leave it there just for the heck of it. So let's say I'm done and I filled everything in and I'm satisfied with all the stuff I filled in. And this is showing everything you'd have to do, questions, etc. So now I want to go to Save As. So if I go up here and click this. Now this is important because if you don't change the name somehow on this, it's easy for people to not even save it. They forget to save it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click to highlight a little spot here. I'm just going to write in the word done, D-O-N-E. Now it says save it right back to the downloads, and that's fine. So I'm going to save that. Now you'll notice when I go back here and click on the Finder, you see how it's up here, it says done. So that's my original one that's blank, and this is the one that I filled out. That's the one that says done is the one that I want to upload to Moodle. And so then what I would do, I'm going to go back to Moodle now. Here I am here. I'm going to say Add Submission. Now on a Mac, it doesn't have a drag and drop feature, which you do have with a PC. So if it opened up and it said drag the file in there, you could do that easily. On a Mac, we actually have to go up here, and it shows this is supposed to be a blank page, and it says Add. This is what I would click on, and it's going to say choose the file. Now I know my file is in the downloads, and it says done on the end of it, and here it is here. So I'd click on there, and I'd open it, and here it is here. Now it says to save as. I can either put in, I could just write in like lab 2 if I wanted, whatever it was. I called it lab X. So I'm going to put that in. And then it would say upload the file. So I would do that. And here it is here. Now, if I want to make sure that it stays there, I have to hit Save Changes. And now you see that it says submission status. It was submitted for grading. Hasn't been graded yet, and here it is here. Now, if I'm not sure, if I had uploaded the wrong one, I could click on this to take a look at it. I could open up and see, oh, that's the one that I had actually added data to, and it isn't the blank one. And you notice down here also it says I could edit the submission or I could remove it. Now, I can do that as long as I'm working on this before the due date. But once you get past that due date, you won't be able to do it. And so that's all it is. It's pretty simple for you guys to do that. So you need a PDF editor, and I think that the Microsoft Edge is the best one. It's completely free. You might even like the browser. It's Microsoft, so they kind of try to force you to do a lot of stuff. Anyway, that's going to be it.